Software applications, or apps, are part of our daily lives. When you check the weather, open a spreadsheet, do your banking, search the internet, or send an email, you're using an app. This is CrowdMachine, a platform that allows anyone to create apps. With CrowdMachine, you don't need to be a software developer to create the app you want. Meet Sylvia. She's been asked to build an automated booking system for her company and has some great ideas about how it should look and work. Sylvia sends her ideas to her development team. Sylvia's development team is not your typical development team. They're actually not software developers, but people who have been trained to use CrowdMachine's Crowd App Studio. CrowdMachine automates the complex technologies including integration, scalability, and security, so that Sylvia's team can focus on building their booking system app without needing to understand the different technologies. The Crowd App Studio uses a visual design canvas to build apps, removing the need to write code. Crowd App Studio developers are freed up to focus on creative design and function. This is Chris. He works as a developer in Sylvia's team. Chris doesn't know how to write code, but he's been using the Crowd App Studio for a while because it does everything he needs for his apps to work securely and scale as needed. This is Lisa. Lisa spends her day dealing with customer bookings. Using Crowd App Studio, Sylvia and Chris collaborate with Lisa to create the app that she and the rest of Lisa's team will use. While using the app, Lisa thinks of a way to increase the number of bookings her team can make. Chris uses the Crowd App Studio to make changes, and in minutes the new app is deployed and ready to go. CrowdMachine gives Sylvia control over apps throughout the entire lifecycle. Business requirements are met ahead of schedule without waiting, making Sylvia and the rest of her team look like heroes across the company. CrowdMachine also removes the need for Sylvia to worry about future business growth and scalability. CrowdMachine apps dynamically scale to meet market needs by providing on-demand elasticity without intervention. There's no additional configuration of servers, databases, or any other technology to meet market demand. It's all automated to save time and money. Sylvia and her team used CrowdMachine to save time and money, getting her app to market fast, meeting the exact need. Sylvia avoided the typical hiccups she'd have encountered if she had employed the traditional app development strategy. Like Sylvia, you too can create apps super fast without having to depend on expensive, highly skilled software developers. To get started, sign up with CrowdMachine and experience app development like never before. You too can be a hero.
CrowdMachine's value proposition is simply time to market. It's really about speed and everything that entails. So the suite of products that we bring to the market are really around just getting solutions into the hands of the eventual user or the ultimate user as quickly as possible.
When you look at most organizations, the reason they struggle with transformation, whether it's singular or ongoing, is the fact that IT is so bogged down with maintaining and managing kind of monolithic, sometimes called legacy applications. They just don't have time to focus on new technologies and new ways of evolving the business. So the business unit sits waiting for the IT department to respond and gets frustrated and begins exploring outside resources, and then the whole thing kind of starts to unravel. With our solution, really the value proposition is it's bridging the gap between those two. It's enabling IT to remove a lot of that backlog by exposing data sets and functional components to the business unit to then consume and kind of self-serve in creating the applications that they need to be competitive and to move forward and to be transformational.
CrowdMachine brings a number of unique things to the table when it comes to providing value to our clients. First of all, we're simply faster in terms of developing an application. We've looked at competitive platforms and seen that in most cases we're somewhere between 3 and 10 times faster. Second of all, the platform itself is more efficient and less expensive to run on. And third, it enables the clients to integrate third-party processes or programs or applications so that they can further manipulate the data that is created within the application itself, within the crowd machine application. So there are a number of ways that our clients are leveraging these applications to be able to derive great value out of the platform.